Marcus Aurelius, the philosophical king of Stoics, once said that our life is our thoughts. This deep phrase laid the foundation for this video, in which I will show you 11 important things that need to be quietly removed from your life, understanding and controlling our inner landscape. How to offer Aureli, we can change you. This is not just a passive experience of viewing. This is an interactive experience, and I invite you to actively participate. Share your views on each topic discussed. Stay with us until the end, as this journey will provide not only knowledge, but also opportunities for a deep self-reflection and transformation. Let's start with an explanation that will make you feel better. When someone has seen you, who you once considered a close friend, remember this: you don't have to give a long explanation or engage in a dramatic confrontation. The smart move itself, just move forward. It's not about a place or a required apology. It's about protecting your peace. You can find yourself in a situation when this person calls for help. Believe me, it's just not. It's up to you what you need. You don't have to help anyone. This has violated your trust. The truth is that keeping away from drama and quietly keeping a distance between you and others is often the wisest decision. Let time reveal the consequences of their actions. Concentrate on yourself and allow the future to unfold as it will. It is the best way to allow both of them to grow, so be honest. You do not have to keep people in your life who do not respect you. Everyone deserves to be valued for who they are. And the choice of those who do not do that is actually a brave choice. Say, let's fight it. In Spanish too. Unnecessary goals awareness is often required to make critically important decisions, conscious actions, and loyalty to our true self. In this process, it is important to recognize when the determined goals no longer serve our true goal. Abandon these goals is not only normal, but also necessary, as it allows us to focus on what is actually important. However, an important aspect of this process is the observance of how we do it. Avoid announcing any changes or solutions. There is no need to do so, and share each of your steps with the world. This caution helps to protect your common plan and intentions. When you make your way through these changes, do it imperceptibly, I assure you. As your actions correspond to your basic values and identities, you quietly make these corrections, and the world will be a better place for you. I adapt to the development of the situation. I always appreciate the power of confidentiality. In your strategic decisions, this approach not only simplifies your path, but also preserves the integrity of your personal journey. As Seneca said, you are lucky to have a good philosopher. It's not about that. We don't have much time, and we know that we are losing a lot. The life that we were given is not short, but we are doing it ourselves. We are well supplied, but we are using it in a destructive way. What do we have? This quote resonates deeply with the concept of focusing on essential goals, and refusals of the unnecessary remind us wisely to use our time and efforts. I am leading the search for today's approval. Today we are pursuing a liberating concept, freeing ourselves from the most terrible aspiration to hear today's approval. Imagine yourself on stage, under the spotlight, surrounded by a huge audience. I don't need names, each of which is ready to judge how you act, speak and exist. This is a scene that suppresses and limits despair, emphasizing the inspiring nature of life in the search for the approval of others. Now imagine how you leave this scene in a quiet and calm space, where your voice is of the greatest importance. This transition symbolizes the importance of the priority of your inner voice over external decisions. The call for the approval of others moves us away from our truth and salvation, similar to wearing a garment that does not suit us, but to please others. You remember the moments of true satisfaction in your life. Probably they happened when you were true to your values and beliefs. regardless of the expectations of others. These are the lives in reality, to enter this everyday life. Find introspection, perspiration, therefore, ask yourself questions about your motives. This is for you or for others. Trust your intuition, know your needs, and work on building self-esteem. Celebrate your achievements. Learn from mistakes and appreciate your qualities. Remember self-acceptance. This is the way small, but significant victories. In addition, ask those who believe in your individuality and contribute to your true self, rejecting the burden of today's adoption. I discover a path to a longer and more satisfied path, where I appear as the main characters, the leaders of my people, to our the impossible high standards, and ask the fear of mistakes. However, the acceptance of our imperfections is the key to their growth, and happiness, knowledge, as well as experience, enriches and makes us more reliable. When do we go to the place of imperfection? Is this the fight against perfectionism? Do not accept your limitations and understand that mistakes are part of learning. Change your goal from idealism to excellence, which means doing everything in your power, knowing that there is always room for growth. Practice self-sufficiency and be good to yourself when things don't go according to plan. Stop your efforts and understand that everyone again contributes to your journey. Finally, Ray determines success not as a perfect result, but as a journey of new learning and personal growth. Reject perfectionism to discover the world of possibilities, where mistakes are considered as opportunities. Such a way of thinking contributes to a more relaxed and honest behavior, allowing you to appreciate the beauty of your own humanity and the unique path you are walking on. 10. Sticking to unrealistic expectations. As we embark on this great journey, we often set sail from Idonia, making our way to the seas of desire. However, these sails can spread to mighty heights, turning dreams into unrealistic fantasies, which throw us into the sea of disappointment and disillusionment. As the sailors, enchanted by the mythical sirens, have a pursuit of perfection in themselves, in others, and in our experiences, the desire is as high as the attempt to catch up with the horizons that move away as we approach. These gigantic visions are often born after the accident, and the media can blind us to the beauty of our subdued and raw, unfiltered reality of life. The path to getting rid of these deceptive illusions begins with honesty, uncompromising honesty towards oneself. This journey of getting rid of the layers is a must and a must-do in order to reveal the truth. Recognized ethics and bold questions. Do they lift our spirit or put pressure on it? This is not a fabulous transformation. This is a sin. Sometimes it is painful to recognize the imperfections of life and our own limitations. We're talking about recognizing the imperfections of life and our own limitations. We are talking about in the established goals that harmonize with who we really are, and not with who we are told to be. Every small victory, every step forward, is a testimony of our persistence on this path. Beauty is not in the point of importance, and you are experiencing it in a rich pattern. We are all connected. The rejection of unrealistic expectations does not only make us feel better, but also opens our eyes to the unexpected wonders of life. Our ears are floating in the stormy waters with an open heart to all the flow and flow, to every joy and pain that awaits us, connected from above. In conflicts and negatives, conversations can sometimes be a quick way to unite, but it is a way that often diverts us. Think about the last time you were in a conversation like this. Did it leave you with a feeling, or did your sense of wholeness break you? And the seeds of the plants, which have the power to grow gardens or spread weeds. When we choose to ask our conversations with kindness and understanding, we grow a landscape where trust and beliefs flourish. This journey is not always easy. There are moments I meet people I meet people. It can be tempting. Maybe even justifiable. But here's the challenge.